Hi, everybody. All right, so I got about 20 minutes to talk to y'all. So, over the last few days, I've been getting answers to all my questions, and I'm really shocked that we've been lied to so much, y'all. Like, since the year 2000, a lot of us have been lied to. And I really just want to briefly talk to y'all about um, how when I realized I was lied to about so many things about hair, about losing weight, about achieving goals, and all of that. When I realized recently how much I was lied to about all that, it's like I feel like I just want to be alone a lot to digest the fact that I was lied to so much. So, okay, y'all know how we've been told about hair typing, right? We've been told about the hair typing system. And when I got to speaking to the Most High told me that there's only two types of hair type. There's only two types. There's only the the hair that stays oily with high sebum running through it, and then there's the hair with a low amount of sebum running through it. And so it's not about high porosity, it's not about low porosity. It's about the fact that one type of hair group, the sebum is not as thick, it doesn't run through the hair often, so the hair have can feel more dry. It doesn't get the sebum to seal in the moisture. So this is why somebody's hair may look old and dried up. Okay, so it's not even about high and low porosity. You know how people say high. I think that's toxic to be like high and low porosity. I think it's toxic to say loose flowing curls and tight nappy curls. I think that's all toxic, y'all, and we need to stop talking like that because the creator told me there's only two types. Okay, and each type has to have a different approach in hair care. Okay, you can't even use the same combs as the hair type that has high sebum running through it. You can't even use their combs. Okay, you need when you have the so-called 4C hair type, you need a comb brush. Okay, it's called a comb brush, and you'll know that it's a comb brush because it's more than one row. Okay, it's more than one row, which makes it like a brush, but then it's spacious. There's space. There's at least two to 3 inches between the rows, 2 inches between the rows, which makes it a comb. Okay, so if you have the so-called 4C, the creator told me he don't like that we're calling it 4C, and he feels disrespected. Okay, I'm just saying, y'all. I'll be talking to the angels and God a lot. So just say my hair is the type that has to have moisture put in on a regular, at least every couple days. Just start telling people that I say I'm not 4C, I'm not I'm not low porosity. I'm the hair type that just needs moisture sealed in. Now, stop thinking that your 4C don't have a curl. It do. It's just that it doesn't have enough sebum running through it so people can see the curls. So when you use the products that is in sebum, high is usually in the sebum, the secretions of sebum. When you use what's in that and you put it in your 4C here, then it's no different than if you was secreting it, like the high porosity oily people. Okay, all right. I made myself clear. I'm not going to do this argument with you. Okay. Now I can leave your comments and get your whole YouTube account banned, or you can delete them. So what do you want to do? Okay, what do you want to do? I'm not going to start yelling, cursing, and none of that. Okay, so you jumped out. Okay, you jumped out. You obviously don't want to get in trouble by YouTube. Okay. All right. As I was saying, now if you have so-called 4C here, stop letting people call you auntie. That is actually texturism. Like you never see nobody being called auntie who got 4A or 3A here. Okay? And who have leaner features like Beyonce. So what this tells you is that we're living in a world where it's texturism and featureism. And anytime you be around anyone who comes with that energy and you have that tight coiled hair, you have thick features, you need to just get away from them. Don't even entertain them. Okay? You've been lied to when you've been told being called out your name is a compliment. No, not being called out your name is never a compliment. Okay? Our birth name is actually connected to our soul contract. So when someone just calls you a name that is a gender or race name, it's actually spell work being done on you. So never entertain being called onk, sis, auntie, none of that. They're detaching you from your cosmic connection to your soul contract. They're trying to warp and distort the connection and read and define it as they want to. So that's something I was told never not to let people do. God told me not to let nobody call me anything but my name because it could have spell work behind their mindset as to why they're calling me another name. Okay. Um. So the third thing that I found out is a lie is walking and lose weight. Okay, now I know some of y'all ready to leave and be like, no, I don't, no. We were not supposed to be walking to lose weight. Our ancestors didn't walk to lose weight. Like somebody said, you can't outwork a bad diet. Okay, so get control over your weight loss just through the meals. If you walk to lose weight, then you're still trying to push through. Then you're going to be focusing on losing calories rather than connecting to God. Okay, and God is a selfish God. As God said, God don't want to share you. So when you go on these walks, you have to be on those walks because of spiritual reasons, and that's it. Not because you're trying to get in shape. Okay, that means that your brain gonna be focused on getting on shape and spiritual and your environments. See, that's like you're asking too much from your brain. Okay, so you have to have have a life that you enjoy that actually is going to automatically get you in shape. If you go do dancing and you enjoy dancing and that's what you enjoy doing, then you're going to get in shape. But if you say I'm gonna go dance because I want to lose weight, I'm telling you no lie, you're going to start going harder. Sometime you're going to start feeling like it's work, and you're going to feel like you don't enjoy dancing no more because it's work. What you enjoy is never supposed to start to feel like you're making you a mule or it's work. So in order for you not in order for you to avoid being in a love hate relationship with the things you enjoy, you have to not tie them to things that seem like it's work or something that you're trying to achieve when the achievement is just the fact that you're doing it. Okay? For example, when I started chasing the fact that I wanted to write books, that's when my relationship with writing started to get unstable. But when I just sat down to write, because writing is like breath to me, writing is life to me, writing is my way to speak to God, writing is my way to know thyself, writing is my way to remember my life and give gratitude for it. When I was in that mindset, I never had anxiety when I wrote. I never hit a wall. I never had creative blocks. I never had a love hate relationship with writing. So, for example, when I came out today, I was like, I don't care how many calories I burn because I know how many calories I'm eating. So I'm not out here for that. I'm out here because it just feels good to be outside. Like I like the fresh air, I like the scene, and that's it. I don't go to the gym to work out because I'm trying to get in shape. I go to the gym because I love the way it feel when I use the weights for my arms. I love the weights for my arms, and I love the weights for my legs. So it just feels good to me. Okay? Like I'm all about feeling now. I don't need an end goal. I don't need some cheese dangling saying come and get it. I don't need that. I just need to be able to feel good in what I'm doing. And do you know the enemy knows how important it is for you to feel good in what you're doing and that be important, which is why as soon as you get in that flow state where you're feeling good in what you're doing, the enemy will come for you. Okay? Because that's the secrets to getting towards your goal, getting towards your goal without sweat, without thinking about how fast you're going, without thinking about who's getting there before you, without thinking about whether you're running out of time. You're just living in the moment. Life is supposed to be about moments, and moments being a whole life, and you just exist in it and just enjoy yourself. That's it. That's it. And if someone gets in the way of you enjoying that life in that moment, then you just get away from them. That's it. You just get away from them. Hi, everybody. So I had about 10 minutes on the clock because I got somewhere to go, y'all. But what gives me what lets me celebrate my power and keeps me closer to the creator, I never ever make that low priority. Okay? Soon as everybody starts making their spiritual health top number one priority, a lot of other things that they're trying to achieve will become easier. And they won't even see it as achievement. They'll be like, oh, these are just the things I enjoy doing. And yeah, I'm getting benefits, but that's to be expected because I respect it and I enjoy it. Okay? When you are chasing an end goal, your respect level can be very unstable. Okay, you start to walk the line in being narcissistic. So if you want to avoid narcissism, even a little bit of speck of it in you, just stop saying there's an end goal. Just this, I don't know what happened. Is so many people are so obsessed with end goals and the big cheese. It's like I don't know how this happened, but back in the '90s and the '80s, we weren't. When we was creating music in basements, it's because it was just we enjoy what we enjoyed. When we were going for walks with our friends, it's because that's what we just enjoyed. It had nothing to do with the fact that we needed to prove to everybody that we could get successful and get money and all of that. If somebody said, "Oh, I want a bad," or if there was an opportunity, we went after it. But when we sat down to do our art, all we cared about was the art. We really wasn't thinking about the end result. And I really hope this change people's really help people have the breakthroughs that I'm having. With my hair, my skin, my waistline, my writing life, the way I take care of myself, my home life, keeping my medical appointments, um, how I react to family members, toxicity, however they are, like just being on it, okay? I don't even have to write down my goals anymore because it's like I don't do goals. I just do life. Okay, I just do life. I don't like calling it a goal. It just feels like I'm chasing. I don't want to feel that way. And I think that when you flip into that goal chasing on YouTube and you got a YouTube channel, eventually it backfires on you. If you're going to do a YouTube, you're going to start a side hustle right now, which you probably would be best to start your side hustle now. Really go into that because it's what you enjoy and it's just what you want to do. That's it. That's it. Okay, because you cannot control anybody's money out here or their time or free will. You can't. So if when you're chasing an end goal, you have to keep in mind that people can always tell you no, you would know, and withhold it. There is the book of evil out here. And if someone say, "Oh, I'm just not gonna give it to you because you're this race or you're this gender, this weight," there's really nothing you can do about it but fight them in court, which is costly. So all you can do is do what you're doing because it feels good to do. And there's honor in doing it and respect for life. That's all you could do it for. If you're going to start a new YouTube channel, don't even chase monetization. Don't chase no donations. Don't chase cash app money. Don't chase views and sub counts. Just do your YouTube because you enjoy sharing your life. You enjoy sharing what you know, and that is it. You know, you might as well just turn the like feature off and the sub count off because it's none of your business if you ain't chasing. It's none of your business or anybody else's business if you're not chasing money. This is the realest talk, y'all. You know, when I decide to get do my new YouTube channel, I don't even want to know the likes and subs. I don't. I don't see the point. I'm not going to be doing shorts because I'm not trying to hurry up and run up the views. So like, oh, let me get these views up real quick so I can get, for real, these platforms, they're for fun and entertainment. Yeah, you learn and you get inspired as a bonus. But the way you make your money, this is how I make my money, should not be relying on any of these platforms. Should not really be like, this is how I make my money. TikTok, Facebook, and all that. No, it shouldn't be none of that, y'all. Okay, it shouldn't be none of that. If you happen to get some money through these platforms, say, okay, thank you very much. I'm lucky. But that's it. You know, when I got paid for some of my poetry, I felt like, okay, thank you very much. But I'm just glad that the publisher got to read it and other people got to read it. That's it. I already know that I can't control nobody's money. I can't even control an employer keeping me hired. So what I got to do is just live for life because it feel good and not live to buy things that feel good. Don't live to buy things to feel better than yesterday. Live your life to just celebrate life. Like Lucille Clifton should have got a award for that quote. Poetry is a celebration of life. All life is poetry. And all you do is celebrate it. That's it. If you get money from it, hey, this system can take care of you. It can if you know how to look around and ask for help. So let's say you get in a situation where you're like, oh, I got to go move into government housing. So what? Oh, because the name? Oh, it's embarrassing. Why is it embarrassing to live in government housing? Why? Because everybody else said it was? Everybody else said it was. So it's embarrassing. That means that you're trying to win people's respect. Strangers, people who don't even care about your situation. Hi, everybody. And really, if you live a private life and you mind your own business and you keep people out your business, what does it matter if you're living in government housing? Nobody should be in your business. Only person supposed to know your business is the person you sleeping with and the people that live with you and love you and come to your house. Other than that, nobody out here needs to know that. Okay? None of your business. And I'm saying this because some of y'all are so scared to go there and have peace when you might actually have more peace living in a government house than living with toxic people that's right in your house every day. Then chasing money that keeps going away from you and dealing with a corrupt system that keeps on cheating you of your money. You know, when you can still achieve your legacy, your accomplishments and good name legacy, living in a government house. You don't need a 3-bedroom house to achieve your legacy. Charles Bukowski had wrote some of his best books, and he wasn't living in no fancy home, and neither was Hemingway. They wasn't living in the best home. But I say that what we need is a life that we love, that we can treasure, that we respect, and that respects us, and that is clean. That's it. If your apartment is clean, why leave? If your government housing is clean, why leave? If your car is clean, and it works, why sell it? If your relationship is clean and y'all maintain respect, why get rid of it? If your diet is clean and it's working, why change diets? If the hair care regimen that you're using is working and it doesn't break your back to do, why do something different? If you've already got some success in writing a certain type of poem, why write a bunch of other poems? You didn't see Picasso trying to be Monet. You didn't see Hemingway trying to be Emily Dickinson. The point that I'm making is I think that we're doing too much and that we're thinking we're going to get much doing too much. We're really not. I find that the less I did, the less food I ate, the less time I spent on burning calories walking, and the less time I spent talking, trying to solve problems with family members, and the less time I spent on my hair, I felt like my energy was stronger and I was more at peace. So I got to get ready to go, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see y'all later. If you feel like sending a donation, you're more than welcome. You can send donations to my Cash App at Money Sign Coach V Hunter. I hope I see y'all at my new location. I will only be sending the link to certain people. I will not be making any announcements of where I'm at online. Okay? I really want my life to be more private from these haters that keep on trolling this channel. Okay? If they want to find out where I'm at, then they're going to have to Google me real hard or somehow get in my email or something. Otherwise, they're not going to know where I'm at. I don't even want my family and friends to know the link to my new YouTube channel. If I do start a new YouTube channel, I'm not advertising it. Wherever I'm at online, I will not even say the name or advertise it. I hope y'all in that energy too, where you're like, I just want more privacy in my life. Okay, because I already know how people act in the black community. A lot of black people hate to see each other loving ourselves in spite of our age and weight, in spite of our hair texture, in spite of how much gray we have. We're supposed to be in a certain energy. No, we're not. I don't have to sit here and act like somebody's auntie or grandma because I have gray in my hair. And I'm not even somebody's auntie. I'm not even 50. I'm younger than Mary J. Blige and Oprah. So stop calling me auntie on this channel. Okay? If no one's calling Beyonce auntie, don't call me auntie. And I just have to make that real clear. Let me say that one more time. Don't call me auntie because I'm not Mary J. Blige age. She's older than me. So is Oprah. Okay? A lot of those people, so is Jada Pickett. She's older than me. So stop calling me auntie, understand? I've been gray since 30. I've been gray since 30. Everybody with gray hair ain't no auntie. Okay, so any female here calling me auntie, you look stupid because you assumed that I'm Mary J. Blige or Oprah or Jada Pickett's age when I'm not. That's my big sister's age. And they're still older than my big sister. My big sister's not even older than them. It's featureism to call call people auntie, because I notice everybody that's called auntie, they got the same kind of face features. They either got big lips or a big nose or a big head, or they got afro hair. Stop that self-hate on this channel. Because if you're calling me auntie, obviously you don't look like me. Obviously you don't have my genetics. You're a black woman with more white people's genetics, and you know it. Or non-black genetics, and you know it. Stop being jealous because I look good and you look like shit. Now, because I know you're still watching, but you can't speak. This is how I'm going to close my videos out for anybody that want to post a comment. If you call me auntie, then obviously you didn't hear me say my age. I'm not Mary J. Blige's age. And she don't even want to be called auntie. Bye. To everybody else who managed to stay respectful and nice on this channel, thank you very much. But to all the regularly low vibrational mixed breed women on this channel that's so triggered by me because I look good for my age, kick rocks. You're mad because I still look good, even with this 4C here. You're triggered. Get your shit together and you won't be worried about coming in here. You're mad because I still got glowy skin. You're mad that my hair look good even with this gray. You're mad that my lips are bigger than yours. You're mad that my eyes are prettier than yours. You got self-hate, okay? You got self-hate. And you're mad that I'm wise all while I'm looking good. Yeah. You want everybody to think that I'm 50 years old, but bitch, you wrong. I'm not. Okay? My sister is just turning 50. I'm next to the youngest in my family tree. Take that damn raggedy auntie out of your mouth and don't bring it here. Bye, everybody.